So if I could just quickly interrupt. So as council president, I run these meetings, and I want to be very, very clear, okay, that I am not going to allow a sideshow. I'm going to ask for respect, and that comes from the mayor as well. This is the council chamber, so if you want to come down to the floor, please wait to be invited, okay? That's number one. Number two, in terms of illegal, it was stated by this administration, not by you, Judge, but by the administration, Kathy Vivera specifically yesterday, that this was illegal. So that's the
No.
clarifying purpose. point.
Mr. President, I don't recall using that word either. What I said was that, based on our plan of government, that there was going to be a problem with
No.
allowing someone to
No,
make
I
opinions contrary.
specifically asked why it was not in the budget, and you said because it was illegal.
It was inappropriate
That's not
because
what
of the
I said.
conflict with the plan of government.
You do
Counsel,
realize
I'll
that
go
that was
back
said last
and
night.
I'll go back and watch the tape.
Point of order.
Councilor in C3.
Just point of order. I can appreciate the president wanting to interject when councilors are speaking, but the councilor in seat 4 has the floor. It seems like the councilor has taken over that responsibility.
I have not taken it. I interrupted to, number one, get order. I hear your point of order. I took over to get decorum back on this floor because the mayor clearly understands that he should be sitting in the audience, waiting his turn to be called down. This counselor, give me a second, give me a second, okay? He randomly picks and chooses as to when he's going to come down, and then in the middle of a conversation, comes down. You can turn around. This is a city council chamber. This is the city council. We have
Council,
rules. I'm not saying he can't be down here.
I'm more
but
than happy to wait.
I'm not.
I thought it was appropriate.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, well, I'm the only one here.
Council President, I apologize if that was a mistake on my part, just coming down, but I believe the administration has been invited to speak on behalf of the budget proceedings. Is that correct?
So, Mr. Mayor, you're either going to be here every single council meeting, or you're not going to be here at all. And if you
Council
want to be here
President,
every
you
single
haven't-
meeting, that's fine. You can sit here and represent it. Until then, you can wait in the audience until you're requested to come down. This
Point of
council,
order,
hold
Mr.
on. I've got the floor.
President.
No,
Mr. President.
no, I've got.
I'd like to offer a point of order.
I'm not.
When-
When I'm finished, you can offer a point of order.
Well,
okay?
the point of order
So
interrupts the president. A point of order is something that needs to be presented immediately upon recognizing a point of order. Now, there is no
5-minute recess. Committee on Finance will now come back to order. Councilor in C4, you have the floor. Councilor in C3, point of order.
Point of order that I didn't get to present. I just wanted to clarify, because I understand initially that the council president appropriately called upon the administration to come to the table. He didn't specify Ms. Favera's come to the table, Mr. Macy come to the table. He just said the administration come to the table. And I think everyone
Council,
that's sitting
can you
at the table
can you
is
put
the
your mic on?
administration. So I just wanted to raise that as a point that the council president appropriately, and thank you for letting me know the mic wasn't on. The council president initially at the beginning of the meeting said, administration come to the table to present. And I think that appropriately, the administration chooses as to who is going to be at the table. Now, if the head of the administration chooses to be at the table, does he need a special invitation to come to the table? I don't think so, unless that's in the intent of the council president, in which case he should specify by name who's allowed to come to the table, not just administration come to the table.
So
that's my
to
point of order.
To your point of order, it is well taken, but we have a handful of department heads who have been here every single night of our budget meetings. They have sat in that audience until they were called down to the council chamber. It's out of courtesy, it's out of respect to the city council. The administration, which includes the city administrator and the CFO, have been here. That was part of the presentation by the administration, and if councilors have specific questions, it would come back from the department head. That's all I'm asking for. The mayor has been in here several times, has always sat in the audience, but today, he felt like he was going to come walk in and sit down in the middle while we're at 9 o'clock. The meeting started at 6 o'clock, 3 hours into a meeting.
Council
Okay?
President,
So excuse me,
answer you?
no. So all I'm asking for was just courtesy. I was just making the point. Okay, so I don't want to drag this out. To your point of order, that's what the expectation is from the council president. Council in seat 4, you have the floor.
Council President, can I just respond to you?
No, council.